researched the concept I'm going to address in this short video because pedophrasty is too broad a topic to be covered in this video. My purpose in making this video is to publicize a propaganda method and raise awareness. Governments around the world today have introduced more and more manipulation tools. Technology allows them to manipulate us much more effectively and insidiously. Governments are the state of a handful of minorities. The oppressed are manipulated through insidious methods such as pedophrasty. The concept of pedophrastia, which will be briefly touched upon, is worth further investigation to become enlightened. Emotional manipulation is a common strategy in the political sphere. The state of the ruling minority prepares the oppressed masses for events through various manipulation methods. It reinforces ideological concepts in their minds. Pedophrasty is one of these methods. Children are used to influencing others when discussing sensitive issues emotionally. The love for children stems from many factors, from the instinctive reflection of the continuation of the species to their meaning as pure and clean. The term pedophrasty was first used by author Nassim Nicholas Taleb. Pedophrasty usually refers to the exploitation of the emotional appeal of children or the image of childhood to strengthen a political or social argument. Taleb coined the term specifically to criticize manipulative speech and emotional exploitation using the vulnerable image of children. Initially used primarily in political rhetoric, pedophrastics has become popular in media, advertising, and public relations. In Turkey, for example, pedophrastic was practiced when discussing proposed legislation on animal slaughter. The attack on children by stray animals was constantly pumped up, especially by pro-government media. The image of stray animals threatening children's health is reinforced. This use is often intended to attract public support and media attention.
Başkan Recep Tayyip Erdoğan başıboş sokak hayvanları yasa tasarısının meclise geleceğini söyledi, biliyorsunuz. Peki tasarı
In the use of pedophrasty, governments and politicians turn children into a political tool. The purpose of politics in capitalism is profit. The benefits of corporations and the acceleration of the product cycle are closed goals. Various nationalistic or religious rhetorics cover this goal. Pedophrasty effectively gets the masses to accept the policies a group advocates for monetary gain. This is because the phenomenon that is emphasized is the child. Manipulation through the child mobilizes emotions and prevents rational thinking. Messes that are disconnected from the reality of events, that have not become individuals due to emotional and family ties, are made up of weak people. They are more open to manipulation. The use of children in political issues for profit in underdeveloped countries is one of the points that cannot be prevented by capitalism. Civil society organizations and associations don't have the power to stop the state, which is the apparatus of corporations. Non-governmental organizations are terrorized, and the necessary propaganda is made for this. As such, children's rights or human rights are weak. Because it's the state that is sacred, this God state idol in the minds blinds people to the reality of what the state is. Children are exploited through methods such as pedophrastic, and masses are manipulated to react emotionally far from being able to think. In Turkey, the animal hatred seen in some people and the pro-government media has been promoted through pedophrasti. The tension of polarization between animal enemies and friends has been supported by the pumping of the fear that children will be harmed. Instead of seeking a solution through scientific debate, emotional propaganda has driven this problem. The ignorance and partiality of the masses have contributed to the lack of a solution. It's possible to build a city where neither children nor animals are killed. This problem can be solved without need to slaughter animals. However, some politicians who partner with corporations will not make money. No one knows which businessmen or politicians will profit from the poisoning of animals. Except for a tiny minority, no one even thinks about this question. In whose interest is such a law, and which economic groups are backing it? It is precisely this question that pedophrastia obscures. This is capitalism. Goodbye.